Well, today I'm going to read Psalm 46 and then bring a few thoughts just from the first couple of verses there from the psalm. So Psalm 46, to the choir master of the sons of Korah, according to Alamoth, a song. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of her, she shall not be moved. God will help her when morning dawns. The nations rage, the kingdoms totter. He utters his voice, the earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress, Selah. Come behold the works of the Lord, how he has brought desolations on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the chariots with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. Selah. So this psalm, it begins not with an exposition of what is going on. It doesn't begin with the state of the world or the problems on the psalmist's heart or what difficulties the psalmist is facing. It simply begins with an exaltation of the character of God. God is our refuge and our strength. A refuge is something we're perhaps familiar with in one sense today, but in Bible times, particularly in the early parts of the Bible, you read about these things called cities of refuge. It was a place that you'd flee to if you unintentionally killed someone. There was an accident and you killed someone, and the families want to sort it out with you. But if you go to these cities of refuge, in those places you are safe for as long as you dwell in the city. But the psalm is saying here, not that there's this town or place on earth that we've got to go to in order to find refuge. No, it is saying God himself is the refuge we need. Now, we've not, hopefully, killed someone accidentally or otherwise, but we have all sinned. We have all fallen short of the glory of God. We've all perhaps committed the sin of murder in our heart as we've hated someone. So where do we go for help? The psalm is very clear. God is our refuge and our strength. And when can we have this? When can we access this? Because there may be times when we think, well, I need that now. I need that refuge now. Well, it says he's a very present help in the times of trouble. He's very present. He's not distant or far off. He's not aloof or uninterested in whatever you're facing, whatever your situation. He is our refuge and strength now, a present help in your struggle, in your difficult day today. He's there. He's with you, whatever you're facing. When Jesus sent out his disciples into the world to preach the gospel and to take the good news to all the nations, he promised them, I will be with you. I will never leave you, forsake you. All authority on heaven and earth has been given to me, and I'm sending you out, and behold, I will be with you. Jesus himself, the rock, the refuge, the one we hide in, the God who has come to us in our weakness in order to enfold us in his strength as a refuge. Think about that. And he's with us all the time. He never leaves us. He never forsakes us. And it's really interesting that the psalm then goes on to say about how there could be all kinds of chaos in the world, right? Everything could melt. The world could melt. Mountains could be hurled into the sea or whatever. All this kind of chaos could be happening. But God is still there as our refuge, as our strength, very present help in our time of difficulty, in our time of need. You see, The world around us may change and decay in all I see. But God, he doesn't change. He is immutable. He is unchanging. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He is the refuge for you today, tomorrow, forever. Come to Jesus Christ. Find refuge in him day to day, whatever your struggle is. Whether it's an internal struggle with sin or the darkness of your thoughts, depression, loss, anxiety, stress, whatever it may be, or maybe the external difficulties of illness or pressure at work or from your neighbours or mild persecution or difficult situations in whatever. He is your very present help in times of trouble, whatever's going on. Your refuge is there for you today. Come to him. Remain in him. Be satisfied that his protection is enough, that he is a refuge, a good God who is always with you, even to the very end. God bless.